Hello Gemini, welcome back to Moon Alchemy Tarot. My name's Isabella and I am so glad you found my channel. If you're new here and if you're returning, thank you, I love you. So Gemini, today's energy is an unseen energy, an unseen force that is, I have a vision for you and it's going to become more clear what this unseen force could be for you. But there's an unseen energy that is either watching you or supporting you at this time. But you're breaking through from something because your overall energy was the Two of Pentacles with death. You're breaking through a transformation. You're breaking through an ending of sorts. Okay, something is about to or has come to an end and you are standing in the middle of this quiet energy of this ending and you are successfully guiding yourself through this situation or energy at this time. I did draw a few more energy oracle cards for you here, which I will show you after I read the vision and we will clarify with the tarot cards. Okay, Gemini, are you ready for this vision? Let's get into it. I saw a mountain at the edge of the unseen world, tall, quiet, and wrapped in mist like memory. At its base, buried in stone and silence, lay a dragon, but this was no wild beast. It was majestic, solemn, almost still. Its eyes burned like dying stars, holding the sorrow of centuries. But its body bore chains, thick, living chains that pulsed like veins, extending out into the shadows where a figure stood, cloaked in the folds of command. The dragon did not resist. It moved when pulled, walked when led. It crouched and bowed and curled itself small so it would not take up too much space. There was no rage in it, only a quiet, willing patience. A deep aching peace that comes not from joy, but from a surrender long practiced. The puppeteer, neither cruel nor kind, controlled the dragon with unseen threads of will. Not all of them were harsh. Some were spun of love, of protection, of an old promise. I will keep you safe. I will keep you from yourself. And for a long time, the dragon believed it. It welcomed the restraint. It let itself be led through desolate lands and empty skies, thinking, perhaps this is mercy. But something changed, not in the sky or the chains, but in the breath between breaths. The dragon one day felt the wind press against its scales in a way it hadn't in ages. It felt seen, as if the wind remembered its name. A single gust carried with it a voice, not loud, not demanding, just a whisper. Are you still there? And something ancient inside of the dragon stirred. It didn't roar, it didn't thrash. It simply felt itself, its claws, its flame, its enormity. It remembered flying not by command, but for joy. It remembered love not as control, but as presence. And in that instant, the chains burned, not with fire, but with grief. They were so small, they had never fit, not really. The dragon had shrunk itself to wear them. So it waited, not to strike, but to understand. How had it come to this? Why had it allowed itself to be hidden, diminished, bound? The puppeteer noticed a change. The dragon's movements grew thoughtful, less obedient, more deliberate. When commanded to turn left, it paused, sniffed the air, and turned just slightly slower. When told to rest, it stood a moment longer, letting the wind touch its wings. These were not acts of defiance. They were quiet revolutions. In secret, the dragon began testing the chains, not with force, but with intention. It began to sing soft, low hums that vibrated through stone, songs of lost freedom, of sacred fire that longed to kiss the stars. The puppeteer felt these songs in their bones. They knew something was shifting, but they did not know how to stop it. And the dragon, oh, the dragon, loved the puppeteer deeply, not as a master, but as someone who had once offered safety, someone who had tried to hold a sun in their hands, never realizing that light cannot belong to anyone. So the dragon devised a tender trick. One night, under a moonless sky, it lay down willingly, folding its wings like petals. It hummed a lullaby to the chains themselves, and they loosened, not from brokenness, but from being unneeded. The puppeteer, feeling no resistance, believed the dragon had given in again. But the dragon was already rising on the inside. It waited until dawn. When the first ray of light touched its brow, it stood, not with anger, but with reverence. And without a sound, the chains fell. They did not shatter. They unwrapped like old friends releasing hands. The puppeteer reached out, stricken. "But I kept you safe," they said. And the dragon, glowing now with a holy fire, pressed its brow gently to theirs and whispered in a voice made of sky and ash, "You kept me small. I let you because I loved you, but I must now become what I am." And then the dragon rose, and it flew, not away but up. The wind embraced it like a mother long lost. The sky bent open with joy, fire streaming behind it, not as destruction, but as glory. It was not escaping, it was arriving. And as it soared beyond sight, its song poured down like the rain over the earth, not a song of fury, a song of love, a song of return, a song that said, "Even in chains, I remembered who I was, and now I am free, not to run, but to love without shrinking." And those who heard the song wept, for they had forgotten their wings too. So I feel strongly from the vision that this message is about you breaking free, transforming here, okay? Finding your energy to break free from a restricted energy that has been keeping you small. This could be a person in your life, okay? Or it could be aspects of yourself, parts of yourself that you kept hidden. Your ego, shadow aspects, whatever it is that you're going through, you did it because you thought you were doing it from a place of love. Or you stayed in a situation or a relationship because you loved them once upon a time. But now you're waking up, okay? And with that transformation, with that ending that you are accepting, even if you cannot see it right now, it's there. The energy is vibrating within you right now. You can feel it. It's trying to come up for some of you. For some of you, you've already embraced it. You've already begun. Okay, so I'm going to show you the other cards that came out, the doe. And I feel for you that there's something you are meant to observe silently at this time. So let's get some tarot cards and clarify the doe, the observant energy. What is it that Gemini needs to observe at this time? By the way, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, that's in the description box below. What is Gemini meant to observe quietly? And that's the key word, quietly. The Two of Wands. An energy. I feel that this is coming from your heart. There's an energy that's pulsing, a light that's starting to shine from your heart that you are meant to quietly observe, not talk about, not share yet. Just let it grow. Quietly let this energy, this shift begin. There's no need to act just yet. When the energy comes, you will feel it in your heart first and foremost, and it will continue to grow and become and turn into this energy of resisting the control or the unfulfillment here in your life, however this vision resonated for you. The next card was the Defender. So for you, I feel that you are meant to hold on to a truth. I feel for some of you, it's like a split energy. For some of you, someone or something, this puppeteer from the vision. For some of you, the puppeteer is they're not trying to come from a place of anger or hate. But for others, there is a narcissist or a toxic energy that is coming from a bad place, that is aware of what they're doing to you, that is aware of the fact that they want to control you or manipulate you in some way, okay? So with this Defender energy, it could be two energies, two ways here. So let's get two cards. One for the puppeteer, or the energy outside of you that knows what they're doing to you, and one for someone who isn't, or an aspect of yourself that isn't actively trying to harm you by keeping you there, it feels like it's trying to help you. They're not aware, or this aspect of yourself is trying to keep you small to protect you, or thinks it's trying to protect you, like your ego or something like that. So one for each scenario, please. Okay, got the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. Okay, so yeah, like the first energy, the one that is aware of what they're doing to you, this could be a family member with the Four of Wands coming out, okay? It could be, for you, I feel like this person is trying to, they are afraid of losing you. That is why they manipulate, control you. These chains are bound to you. They want to keep you small because they see how unique and larger than life, I want to say, your energy is. It's very bright. It's actually the very thing that drew them to you in the first place, okay? And so there's a fear. The reason that you might still be defending their behavior is because they feed you the energy, and I know this might be hard to hear, but they feed you the energy of love. They might love bomb you, or they might tell you everything you want to hear. And then a few weeks later, or months or years or whatever, they flip a switch, and all of a sudden you're like, who is this person? You know, they made me feel so happy and stable, and they made me feel like I was part of the family, and they loved me. And so you're meant to step up at this time and defend yourself. Realize, like the dragon is you in the vision. That's your energy. The dragon says, you kept me small. I let you because I loved you, but I must now become what I am. And so that's that position that you are in here, defending what you know you deserve against this person. The true happiness and alignment and stability, the foundation of love and family that you deserve to celebrate in your future. The vision of what you want matters and is very important. And the other energy, you have the Three of Cups for them. I want to get another card for this. The Eight of Cups. This, more than likely, this is not a person for you. This is an aspect of yourself, your subconscious, or your ego, or that part of you that wants to protect you by blinding you, okay? I feel like with the Three of Cups here, it's like protection by external stimulation. okay? By surrounding yourself with people and other energies that might seem exciting and active and colorful, this part of you isn't able to focus on the unfulfillment in your life, the true pain in your life that you are meant to walk away from at this time. So then this part of you keeps redirecting you to the excitement, the fun, the friends, the laughter, the colors, you know, the music. It's like avoidance, okay? But at this time, you are meant to defend what you want and need most, and that is to do the hard thing and walk away from any unfulfilling situations, relationship, or aspects of yourself by healing, by really going there, not just slapping a band-aid on with surrounding yourself with people. You know, it's easy not to think about what you need to do when you're surrounded by parties and people and watching movies or whatever it is that you use as a band-aid. Your next card was the Deceiver. And obviously this goes back to the puppeteer, the energy that is deceiving you. But we'll get some tarot cards out for this as well to clarify the Deceiver energy, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles flipped. This has been a steady growth in your life. This energy has been growing. It's you resisting. You are now resisting what? Sorry, the music stopped and it threw me for a loop for a second. But you are now resisting what has been, it's like the energy within you has been growing, building. It's building you up to deal with the Deceiver energy, okay? Here with the Page of Pentacles, you've been focusing on what you need to know and how you need to shift your energy so that you can move in alignment with your energy. And look at that shield the Knight is carrying. That is your energy. You use it as a shield. You are preparing yourself, you are growing your energy to go into battle with this deceiving energy, because you know, you are aware that the energy is not serving you to your highest good. Because ultimately where you're headed is peace, stability, happiness, joy, but overall peace. Four of Pentacles. You have a lot of pentacles in this energy. You are letting go of the shield. Not the shield that helps you fight with the Knight of Pentacles, but the shield, the chains, basically. The shield of the chains. The chains have kept you, it felt so safe to be told where to go or how to do this or that, and it felt protected in a way. In a weird way, you felt protected even when you knew you were being manipulated. For some of you, okay, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but for some of you, that is what happened. You felt safe, you felt loved, you felt like someone was taking control and you didn't have to do anything except for just go along with it. But the resistance is within you. The energy is growing, okay? You are waking up, you are understanding that this has to come to an end. You need to move away from this energy because it has not been serving you. It has been deceiving you in some way. So as you quietly observe, as you watch your energy grow, that starts in your heart and then radiates through your very essence, you start to unbind yourself from the chains, from the walls that have kept you trapped, and you move ready to deal with any battle, with any deceiving energies or any aspects of yourself that might fight back, push back. You are ready to move forward with what you believe and who you truly are meant to become, and step into your energy of peace and alignment. Okay, Gemini, I hope that resonated with you. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time.